Hey, so we're here in Ephraim, Utah, and this is just part of our little story, so we'll make it make more sense later. Anyway, long story short, we have a property in Elsinore, and we are gutting this 1920s Elsinore house. We started a Facebook page for people to follow and thought we'd make YouTube videos of how we're doing it. We got the property about 5 years ago and started to gut the kitchen, and it's lath and plaster, and it made a huge mess. So I'm like, we're not living in this. So we kind of stopped and went and rented a house in South Jordan. And then we had an earthquake a few months ago, and it woke me up because I know we're going to get a big one. And I know Jesus is coming soon, and things are going to happen, and it's going to happen quick. So I decided, hey, told my husband, Stuart, we need to get a trailer or an RV or a motor, something to live in on our Elsinore property while we fix up the 1920s house. And he was stressed out thinking about getting something like that because it's expensive, and he just didn't feel good about it. So I thought, well, there's got to be a way we can do it. So I posted on Facebook last Sunday, hey, anybody want to trade electrical work for a motorhome that they might have, or a trailer, camper trailer, or a little tiny house, or a cabin that's movable, so that we can live in it while we fix up our property. And lo and behold, we got a message literally that evening from my husband's aunt Susan, and she said that she has two things we could have: a motorhome and a camper trailer. And we were just absolutely shocked. And we know that it's just one more answer from heaven, that God's saying, yes, I need you to do this. The reason we want to move to Elsinore is because it's 1.22 acres. We got a good deal. We haven't bought it yet. We were just given it to take care of for 5 years for free, literally. And then we can buy it at a really good deal. So it's 1.22 acres with 2 water shares, this really cool old house, and a cabin and an old barn shack like thing. And it's just in an awesome place. It's in the middle of Fish Lake National Forest. But the reason we wanted it was because we knew things were going to get crazy in the end, and we wanted to be self-sufficient and grow our own food and have chickens and whatever, and just kind of get away from everything as well, and have horses. Our daughters have horses, so we want to be able to have a place for them and their horses. So, but it wasn't just for us. I told God, I wrote down a prayer one day. I said, Father in heaven, I know things are going to get crazy, and I don't want to be the person who's not ready. I want to be the person who's so prepared that I have extra to help others, because I'm the kind of person that would give away our last cup of rice or whatever I have. I'll give it away and I won't have anything just to feed somebody else if somebody else is starving. But I asked God if I would be able to, if I'd be able to have enough food storage and be self-sufficient in growing our own vegetables and freeze drying and all those kinds of fun things, so that we can help other people. Because no matter how prepared we will be, we could have endless supplies in our mind, endless supplies of food and everything else, and we will still not have enough, because there's no way that we could feed the whole world. Because I know it's going to get crazy, and there's no way I can turn down a mother and her baby, or it doesn't matter. A man, I don't care who it is, a human being, it's hard to watch an animal starve. I can't let a person starve. So we want to be able to help other people. And God literally handed this Elsinore house to us, and that's a whole nother story. So my husband and I will put that story together to let everybody know, because it's pretty amazing. And God listens to your prayers. So when you have a thought come in your head, ask, is this of God? And usually if it's a good thing, it's of Him, because He says that no matter what, or He says, if it is good, it is of me. So really it doesn't matter if it was your thought or His thought. If it's a good thing that comes into your head, go for it. If it's helping others, go for it. And the coolest part is, even if you're going down the wrong path or making the wrong choice, He'll redirect you. He'll be like, let's steer you this way. So anyway, so last week his aunt messaged us on Facebook and said, it was like just 7 hours after I posted this big post on Facebook on Marketplace and all these yard sale pages, and I said, hey, anybody can anybody trade something with something for us to live in? And my husband is an amazing electrician, and he can do a lot of really awesome things for people, so we were going to do that. But his aunt messaged us and says, hey, we have these, we want to give them to you. So we came out here to Ephraim, where she has them, on their property, her and her husband, Uncle Mike, and they're actually pretty decent shape. One of them's a really cute little bumper pull trailer. It's like 1969, and but this is where I was going. She said that about a week ago she was looking at it. She was out here on her property, and her property's not, I mean, she's got a home in one city and property in Ephraim, and she said, sorry, my husband's trying to get the trailer hooked up to his truck and I'm sitting in it. Anyway, she said like a week ago she came out to this property and she was looking at the trailer and the camper, and she was thinking, she just had this feeling that she needed to give it away, give it to somebody, that somebody needed it. And she said the feeling came to her about 4 months ago too, because she was thinking of using it or holding on to it in case they needed it for emergencies. Anyway, so it's literally a total miracle, and she's not even asking him to do electrical for her. So it's just a total miracle. So we're so very grateful, and so we're trying to hook up the tiny little trailer right now, and see if we can pull this out. The tires are all kind of cracked and dry, and who knows, might have to go straight to a place to get some new tires for it. But then the other one is a motorhome, and it's 29 feet. So that's kind of harder, getting somebody out here, and it's up a small dirt road, which we didn't even tell the tow truck guys that it was up a small dirt road. They do tow big things, but we don't want to tell them it's up this tiny dirt road. We'll wait till they get here to yell at us. So anyway, that we're supposed to come back on Tuesday. Today's Saturday. It's Memorial Day weekend. And anyway, I keep meaning to document all of this, and I'm not that good with words. I forget half the things I say, but I do know that I'm supposed to start documenting all of these miracles and be a witness for Jesus Christ and spread the gospel and hope to others that all you have to do is ask. God loves you. I hate crying. It's so embarrassing. Anyway, God loves you. I know He does, and I know He lives. And I know Jesus Christ lives, and I know they're going to return again. Okay, enough crying. But I want to show you this cool property and the trailer and everything. So I'll flip the screen. My phone's about to die, so sorry about that if it dies in the middle of me showing everybody.